Completely decadent.
Yes.
This is a lovely dish.
Sure, thank you very much.
By itself, it kind of lacks a little bit of salty, but it's fantastic with the Parmesan cheese. Lovely. Very, very nice.
Thank you very much.
Could be a little bit more saucy.
Yeah.
But the pasta sucked up all those juices, so you did the right thing of actually mixing it quite nicely in there, so the pasta is quite light. And still got a bit of bite, so a little bit al dente, so I think it's quite good. Chocolate. I think this is great. Well done, team.
Yay, thank you, thank you.
Lady J, let's taste your creamy lasagna. I'm already going to give you 10 out of 10 for presentation. It's fantastic.
Very, very nice. I like the fact that you said it's a creamy, cheesy, and you've got both.
It's quite big pieces of the mince inside there. I really like that the pasta is also still quite nice and al dente, and I'm so happy that you actually did it the way I hoped you will be doing it, that you cooked the lasagna sheets with the pasta. So, great, thank you. I'll keep on eating if you don't mind.
Big Cooks, Little Cooks, thank you very much. That was all delicious. This is one of those episodes where I have to say it's tough because all your dishes were really nice, but we have to make a decision, and we are each going to call out our favorites, and for the sake of that, I'm going to go with my favorite, the roly-poly dish that Grandpa loves so much. Team Fearless.
Because for me, I think it was the most difficult one to do in such a short period. The technique used to make it. I will be going with the meatball and fettuccine.
Sure. Makes it difficult.
All up to Martin, deciding factor.
From the creativity point of view, I'm going to go with yellow.
You win this advantage going into the next challenge, which is called the Tag Team Challenge, and our chefs will give you the lowdown on what the next challenge is all about.
Well, I really, really hope that you all like baking and have done baking before, because the next challenges are going to be a baking challenge. Each team will cook a recipe, exactly the same recipe, for exactly the same time, 90 minutes.
I will ask you to make cupcakes, but with chocolate ganache.
That sounds hard.
And there's a catch. Family members have to work separately.
Am I going to be alone, like alone? So Mom is like, yes. I was like, oh my word, I didn't even know. I hardly know how to bake.
That's why it's called the Tag Team Challenge. So what's going to happen is you will work separately. Because you won this last challenge, our yellow team, you will get to choose which cook starts off, either the big cook or the little cook. The other two teams will work in reverse. You will have 90 minutes to do this task, and within those 90 minutes, I will call a swap over. You have 10 seconds to discuss where you are in terms of your recipe and then leave your station. The good news, however, is that close to the end, you'll be able to work together. Are you ready? You ready to bake? To your cooking stations.
A cupcake is a small cake that gets baked in a small paper or thin aluminium cup. Ganache is an icing or a filling made from chocolate and cream. The ganache is normally made by heating cream, then pouring it over chopped chocolate. The mixture needs to be stirred or mixed until smooth. The contestants are free to add anything from the pantry table. Remember, the team that wins this challenge wins the show and goes through to the semi-finals.
Dynamic duo, you won the advantage, which means that you get to choose who cooks first. Have you decided?
Superb. We have decided that I'd go first.
Okay, that means the opposite for Team Red and Team Blue. Are you ready? Your time starts now.
Ready? leave.
It just worked out better for me to start, giving him just a lead in the process.
Looking at my daughter alone in the kitchen at that moment, I thought, oh, my baby girl, you're alone. But I just looked at her and I thought, you know what? I know she can do it. Put your machine on and then take your flour and measure the amount that is on the recipe.
Sozikhupha izitray ezimbini, faka utray eziyi-2. Qhubeka, it's fine.
The first time you're baking?
Yes, I know.
Ah, the first time. Ah, it's okay. It's all about measuring it perfectly.
As she kept on directing me from a distance and whatnot, because since I'm used to her standing next to me and telling me, okay, do this and this and this at precisely this time and this way, then doing it on my own and she's yapping in my ear, it was confusing.
In 3, 2, 1, swap.
We made a list of one numerical order. So when he came, I just had to tell him we're on number 5, continue.
You did well.
Cooks, leave your stations.
Okay. Please don't forget that we've got this fantastic pantry table in the center of the kitchen. If you'd like to use it in your cupcakes, please feel free to do so.
Separating the eggs and obviously beating up your egg white and then adding it or folding it in later, it does create a very fluffy and spongy, soft textures.
What does that mean about light? Must be
It must be light in colour. It must
light
be
and creamy, not foamy. Okay.
Yes. Go, David. You're doing well.
Thanks, Bob.
Because in this challenge, it's all about the teamwork.
It is, definitely. I was the little cook on the blue team.
She started measuring all the things. So what Big Cook all needs to do now, just putting all the things together. So it's all measured. So strategically, I think they've done very well.
And the yellow team?
No, he seems in control.
You can see they've baked before.
Careful. Just have a look at your mixture. Don't make olas in it, please. Put it in a cooler container, a bowl.
He's using the ladle rest now to mix.
It says a large metal spoon.
That's what it says when you're using the ladle rest. But that's okay.
So that's the spoon rest.
It was a metal spoon. It looked like one.
And what did it end up being?
It was a spoon holder.
You're doing well, my boy. It's very cute.
Okay, cooks, it's time for a swap over. 3, 2, 1, swap. Please communicate, guys.
Because they only gonna start now with the eggs for mom.
Okay.
Which is a very clever.
It is a good strategy, absolutely.
I think especially for the yellow team now, I think this would be the opportunity now to infuse their cupcakes with something special from the pantry table. And I hope they don't miss that opportunity now. It seems like they will because they're just going to be just pouring it in. So she's just going according to the recipe, step by step. Which is not wrong with, but if you want to be different, if you want to win that competition, you've got to do something different. Okay, now it's going to get interesting. Some cocoa. She fetched some cocoa powder, and she's also fetched some coconut shavings, which she's adding in. Ah, very good. Might not be enough to actually make a difference.
You look scared every time I come this side. Why?
Yeah, because obviously there's something I've done wrong.
No, I'm coming to see how you're doing.
Okay.
Did you beat your eggs enough and everything?
Yes. It was fully dissolved into the milk.
Okay.
Okay, the red team also getting ready with their mixture now. Folding the flour in.
It's not beaten enough.
We might just get the scrambled eggs and a cupcake.
Little cook. Little cook. I was just feeling like she's not doing what I want her to do.
Well, I think what she's doing now, she's just making them different layers. White, brown, that could be. Because she's bought some already earlier, I saw.
We made 6 vanilla. I halved the rest of the mixture. And then I also added cocoa. I should have added more though, to the other recipe, which gives us chocolate and the other coconut.
Swap teams.
When we start with the recipe, I suggested that we should add something like pineapples or strawberries or something like that inside just to make it a bit special or unique. And then what happened is that she rejected all of my suggestions. And then in the middle of the recipe, when the muffins were already in the oven, realized that everyone else was adding different things to theirs. And then, yeah, it proved my point. I was right yet again.
I don't think we have enough time to redo the batter because it's in the oven already. Yeah, so we'll just have to see.
It's make or break time. After this, some quick recoveries and also some unexpected turns. Don't go away. Welcome back to Clover's Little Big Cook-Off. Our teams are sprinting to the finish line. They're preparing a hot milk cupcake with chocolate ganache. And clearly, it's not, as they say, easy as pie.
How are you doing? Everything okay?
Sort of.
Sort of.
I
Why
didn't
sort
set the
of?
timer. Oh my word, I didn't set the timer. I don't even know how long I've been baking for. I actually wanted to just give up and sit down and slouch over the table.
It's one very easy way of finding out. At the moment, they still definitely need some time, but they look fantastic. They really look good. What you can do is, you can just take like a little spike, you just stick that into one of the muffins, okay? And you pull it out. If there's nothing left on it, then they're cooked.
Okay.
If there's still some dough stuck on it, then you got another couple of minutes. No, you don't have a problem. You just leave it in for a couple of more minutes. All right.
Thank you.
But you're 100%, don't worry.
Oh, I'm stressed. I'm so stressed.
Just go.
I'm
go.
too stressed.
So give me a hug. Give me a hug.
I think it's a good thing they were there to keep us, to encourage us and keep us going as well.
Time for a swap?
My teammate is such a superb leader. There was no arguments, no tension between us, and it ran smoothly.
Chefs, are they doing well? Where should they be?
Yeah. They're doing all
They're
of
all
them
on time?
are on time. They're all working on their ganache, so
They're all still in the race.
I must say I'm so proud of my daughter. She did so well on her own.
Teams, I have good news. Your teammates can join you.
Now that the little cook is back on, it is better. But this chocolate is making my life miserable.
I miss her. I can't work without her.
I really love my mom more than anything. I just really enjoy this time and I really don't want to lose. It will make me really sad.
Oh, she's making me emotional.
Do you guys just make a slit like that?
Yes.
Sithi, xa singathatha ilentuzana siyifake kwi-piping bag, ne? And then we make almost like listen, just listen. We actually dug out like a bit of the muffin, then we added chocolate ganache in the middle just to make it a bit unique. So it's not just that bland chocolate muffin.
The muffins are looking good.
Yeah, they do.
I'm just a little bit disappointed because, especially the other team now, because I really thought they're making that marble cake. So, but now I see they actually made some chocolate ones and some vanilla ones. I really would have liked to see the marble thing. You got 5 minutes left in this challenge.
So I hope that the judges like that there's chocolate in the middle.
Cooks, you have 1 minute remaining, 60 seconds.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, it's looking awesome. Whatever they put together now, I'm really, really excited of seeing what's happening here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is up. Well done. After the break, we taste these 3 delicious dishes to see which one is way better. This you don't want to miss. It has been a tense run in the Way Better kitchen, but all our teams have stepped up to the plate. Only one team can emerge victorious, and it comes down to this. Coco?
Blue team, will you please bring us your cupcake to the judging table?
And the top 3 is the special ones.
Beautiful.
Nice colors.
Now I understand why you separate the egg white. It's very moist, nice. That taste of the chocolate ganache is very strong chocolate, which I like. Well done. I'm very pleased.
Thank you.
And I've got one with berries inside. Jenna, you can breathe. It's really lovely.
Let's see if I got the special ones. I think in general your presentation, outstanding. So you did a fantastic job there.
Thank you. Thank you, judges.
Team Fearless, our red team, will you please bring your cupcakes to the judging table?
Oh, one-handed.
That looks really pretty. Coconut is my favorite in the whole wide world.
Can't stop smiling with all that tension.
I love the coconut topping. Really nice, thank you.
It's more for me.
My cupcake is your cupcake.
Very crunchy. The cupcake itself, now a little bit too dry for me. Could be a little bit moisture, but I think the ganache which you piped inside helps it along. Thank you, ladies. Breathe, breathe. He really goes for the coconut.
Why do you think they call me Coco? The chocolate ganache that you put there, it's so nice. It does all the orange flavor that you put. It really doesn't taste as a bitter chocolate. It's really the orange that you want to come out of the flavor from the cupcake. So I'm very, very pleased with what we did.
Thank you.
Very happy.
Yellow team, please bring your cupcakes up to the judging table.
Feels like judgment table. It is.
It is
Judgment Day. There's 2 different ones, eh? So I'm going to cut this one in half, I'm going to cut this one in half. So you've done 2 different ones. You got some cocoa powder from the pantry table, and you add it into here. There's some mint flavor in there. I think there's a little bit extra effort in there. which I really appreciate. Can't really taste the coconut in the white one, but it's still very nice and flavoursome. Thank you.
I must say, I'm really amazed by the softness of your cupcake. It's really, really nice.
Thank you.
I'm very pleased. Thank you very much.
Thank you, yellow team. Cooks, thank you very much for your hard work. It's decision time.
I'm feeling much better about the judges' feedback. I was expecting a lot worse.
From their comments, it sounds positive.
I'm feeling anxious and excited. Yeah.
Cooks, you've all been fantastic. You've all met a lot of our criteria in terms of taste, teamwork, presentation, originality. Unfortunately, though, there can only be one winner tonight.
It was very, very tough for us to make a decision. For a recipe you've never done in your life before, ganache. But I think you guys done a fantastic job. But as Sarita said, there can only be one team that goes further into the semi-finals. And we decided that the team yellow will go on into the next round of the semi-finals.
Dynamic duo, how do you feel?
Exhilarated, thank you.
Have you lost your voice?
Yes. We just can't wait to get on the phone and tell my husband, you know what, we've made it through to the semi-finals and there's an opportunity for us to have a new kitchen, one of the renovations we needed to do in our home, and there's a vacation for us.
Thank you very much to all of you. Thank you very much.